This is the village of 100 years. It's a small coastal village where many have crossed 90, and some are even older than 100. Many people have come here to find the secret of their long lives, but so far nobody has discovered it. Rohit is a young journalist. He's tired of chasing breaking news. Every day there's something new to report on, something more important than the last. He feels empty inside, like a machine that never stops working. His boss calls him and gives him a new assignment. Find out the secret of the village of 100 years. Why do so many people live so long? Is it food, environment, genetics, or something else? Rohit arrives in the village and finds nothing unusual. It looks like any other village in India. Houses are scattered around a central market. Some have colorful window frames, others have peeling paint. Narrow lanes wind through them, making the houses look like pieces of a giant puzzle. The air smells sweet with the aroma of flowers and spices. Rohit sees women grinding spices in mortar and men mending fishing nets. They all seem happy and healthy. He visits the local government office to find an expert who can help him with his research. There he meets Subhash, a government official who studies the health and lifestyles of the villagers. "I am sure you are looking for the secret of their long lives," says Subhash, smiling. "Well, actually, I am looking for a miracle cure. If I find it, I'll become famous and win an award." "There is no secret here," says Subhash. "These people just live simple lives. Their diet is mostly fish, fruits, and vegetables. They also take care of their land and sea. It is not surprising that they live longer than others." Rohit thanks Subhash and goes to explore the village. Everywhere he sees elders walking slowly, tending to their gardens and laughing a lot. Some are in their 90s and some even older, but none of them seem weak or sick. He sees children playing barefoot in the lanes, their laughter echoing in the narrow spaces. He watches families eating together on the floor, sharing food and stories. Everything seems so ordinary, yet extraordinary. After walking around the village, Rohit sits down on a bench near the sea. He wants to understand how these people live such long lives, but they seem so ordinary. Suddenly, he sees an old woman sitting on a rock nearby. She's small and frail, but her hands are busy making small cloth bags. He walks up to her and asks, "Hello, namaste, how old are you?" "I'm 104 years old," she replies, smiling. "Can I help you?" Rohit is surprised by her energy. "Actually, I wanted to ask you the secret of your long life." The woman stopped sewing for a moment. "I don't know what the secret is," she says. "I just live my life. But you are 104 years old. You must have some advice for me." The woman looks at him for a moment. "You seem very unhappy, child. What can I do for you?" "I want to be happy like you," he says. "I'm tired of chasing happiness, but it seems impossible." The woman smiles again. "Happiness is not something you chase. It's something you feel inside. Look at these bags. Each stitch I make is a reason to breathe. Happiness is in this moment." She points to her heart. "Feel it. Rohit closes his eyes and tries to feel the moment. He sees the sun setting over the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. He hears the waves crashing on the shore and the sound of birds flying overhead. He opens his eyes and looks at the woman. But don't you ever get bored doing the same thing every day? She asks. How can you tell? Rohit frowns. What do you mean? Doing the same thing every day means doing different things every day. There are endless things to do in this world. All you have to do is look around. But you are 104 years old. Don't you wish you had more adventures? Adventure is not about traveling too far off lands. Adventure is about finding new experiences close to home. You can adventure right here, right now. You just have to open your eyes and look around. She finishes her bag and hands it to Rohit. Here, take this. It may be just a simple bag, but it has a piece of my heart in it. Keep it with you and remember this moment whenever you feel unhappy. Rohit takes the bag and thanks the woman. What is your name? My name is Aiko. Remember me when you go back home and write about us. I promise, says Rohit. He walks back to his hotel thinking about his conversation with a CEO. He understands that she is right, but he can't stop chasing more money, more recognition, more success. It's all he knows. He reaches his room and flops onto the bed. He takes a CEO's bag from his pocket and sees the beautiful stitches. Suddenly, he remembers his grandmother. She used to make similar bags when he was a child. He misses her. He wishes he could talk to her one last time. He picks up the phone to call home, but stops. He dials a number instead. He calls the village council and asks to speak to Haru. The next day, Rohit finds Haru in his field. Haru is 98 years old and works in the fields all day. He's strong and tanned, with wrinkles etched on his face by years of smiling. Hello, Haru, says Rohit. Hello, son. What can I do for you? I am here to ask you the secret of your long life. Son, I told you yesterday there is no secret. I just work in my field. But you are 98 years old. Why do you still work? Work is not just about earning money. Work is about living. It is about being part of something bigger than yourself. This soil has fed my family for generations. As long as I can, I will thank it. But you can rest now. You don't need money anymore. Rest doesn't mean stopping. Rest is enjoying the work you love at your own pace. This is my work. It is my passion. It gives me joy. Haru wipes his brow with a towel. So what if I am 98? I am still young. I still have a lot to give. He looks at Rohit. You seem unhappy, son. What can I do for you? I want to be happy like you, says Rohit. I am tired of chasing happiness, but it seems impossible. Happiness is not something you chase. It is something you feel inside. You just have to look for it. Haru points to the field. Look at these flowers. They don't chase the sun. They simply turn towards it. That is how you find happiness. Later that evening, Rohit joins the community meal. It's a big gathering with elders, children and families from all over the village. Everyone is laughing and talking. Some are playing games, others are sharing stories. Food is served on banana leaves and everyone eats together. Rohit watches them and feels a sense of belonging. He wants to be a part of this community, but he doesn't know how. "Why don't you join us?" asks a voice. Rohit turns and sees an old woman with a kind smile. "Who are you?" "My name is Jaya. Come, sit with us." She gestures to an empty spot beside her. Rohit hesitates for a moment, then sits down. "Where are your parents?" "They live in the city," says Rohit. "Oh, so you are far from home." "Yes, I am from Mumbai. I came here to write an article." "And what did you find?" "I found happiness," says Rohit, looking at the smiling faces around him. As the evening progresses, Rohit learns about the village and its people. He learns about their traditions, their struggles, and their dreams. He listens to their stories and feels inspired. He realizes that their happiness is not because they chase more, it's because they find meaning in what they do. Before leaving, Rohit asks Aiko for a final message to take back. "Tell them to slow down," she says. "Tell them to enjoy the little things in life. Tell them to cherish each moment, each breath. Tell them to find happiness in the present." Rohit returns to the city carrying no herbs, no formulas, just words of wisdom. And those words slowly change him. He begins walking slower, eating with family, and writing stories that matter to him. He doesn't feel as tired as before. He feels alive. The longest living people don't live longer because of miracles, but because of simple wisdom. Love what you do, share life with others, and live in the present. Real longevity isn't about years, it's about meaning.